Hey, I just want to say I'm glad that you're here, and I'm so glad that you asked me for this resource. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you my 150 affirmations that I wrote because I was experiencing super burnout. And for the past 15 years, working on ships and traveling around the world, I was exhausted. I wanted to create something that was meant for me. I wanted to live my dream. I wanted to create my life. I wanted to live my destiny. And I feel that that's why you're here with me today. Whatever your dream is, whether it's to build a business, whether it's to travel the world, to have the relationship of your dreams, this technique is something that I have been teaching my clients for many years. It's something that I've also reintroduced into my life as I begin to grow this transformational coaching practice without acupuncture. And I'm putting acupuncture aside because I've realized that with this one tool that the world opens me up to so many other ways to help people in such a large capacity. And I have been asking the universe just for this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the insides of my 150 affirmations, and I'm going to show you exactly how I use this as a tool to help me get to where I am today and how to guide me through the journey of helping other people live the life of their dreams. So thanks for joining me, and let's go ahead and hop into the book. So I recently wrote this book, 150 Affirmations for Thriving Beyond Challenge, because, guess what? There's challenge everywhere in our life. And I want people just like you to see exactly what's been working for me so that way you can implement this into your life. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to actually implement this. You can do it right from your home, right here with me today. So I really am here to help you become present right here, right now, so that way you can tap into your genius and to your wisdom. So this book starts with, an introduction of what you will find and what you will learn and how this was designed. This is designed to motivate you and to give you guidance and to help you navigate any struggles in the future. The way that energy works is that we have to communicate with our higher power. We have to speak into existence the change that we want in our life. And when we speak that into existence, we are doing one very important thing. We are taking action. When we take action, source, energy, the universe responds very quickly to what it is that we're looking for and what it is that we're asking for. My name is Dr. Antonika Schnell. I am a board-certified Chinese medicine doctor, and I'm also a hypnotherapist, and I have combined ancient modalities and use them in with my hypnotherapy practice to help people get to the root cause of their trauma, the things that are holding them back from showing up in the world, and their limiting beliefs, because this is exactly what has helped me overcome challenges and limiting beliefs, and I want to share this with other people so they can also live the life of their dreams. So I just want to hop right into the first chapter. In the first chapter, I talk about overcoming overworked. When I worked on cruise ships, I was literally overworked. I worked about 10 hours a day, on a port day, 6 hours a day, and it was nonstop. When the people came off the ship and it was like another several thousands of people will come on the ship, and it never stopped for 6 to 7 months, and I was exhausted, and I knew that this wasn't a life that I could sustain forever. And then after a while, I started experiencing this feeling of like I'm not good enough, because all I had to use as a tool was acupuncture. I felt like I was not good enough when people didn't actually work with me, and I couldn't close all of the people that I was working with to spend the next 5-7 days. And so I just felt like maybe there was something, a part of me that made them think that I wasn't good enough, and then that bled into my disbelief. And these are the affirmations that I use to overcome that. At some point in my life, I had to let go of perfectionism, and perfectionism was like literally a syndrome that I acquired when I worked on private yachts. When you work on a private yacht, you are there to provide a high level of service, and you literally have to be 8-10 steps ahead of what is about to happen. You have to anticipate every single decision, move, want, need of that person that you are working for. And so I literally would wake up in the morning and I would prepare breakfast 2 hours before, and before breakfast was over, I was already preparing lunch and then thinking about what I was going to prepare for dinner. And it wasn't just about cooking. It was more about how the place setting was going to be created, when I needed to start certain practices, when I needed to clean, when could I take time to actually clean the staterooms. And, I had to think about all of these things at one time. And so when I came out of private yachts, my whole world changed. Nothing was perfect enough. And so I had recently decided that it is better to be imperfect than it is to be perfect. And so that's when I realized that connecting with myself was also a really important thing that I needed to prioritize. And when we connect with ourselves and we go inward, we are really awakening our inner shaman, our inner guru, because the journey inward is the most important journey. And then embracing vulnerability. People think that being vulnerable is a sign of weakness, but it's your greatest strength. In our times of weakness, this is when we learn our lessons in life, and these lessons help us and other people get through some of the most challenging parts of our life. It's these affirmations and this part of my book that will help you how to lead with your heart and how to be understanding of what you're going through instead of being someone who is, always hard on yourself. And so I encourage you to embrace your vulnerability and to just be easy on yourself and watch how the transformation with your relationships, the transformation with yourself begin to flourish and thrive. So before we get into the first section, this is what I want you to do. I want you to feel and visualize the emotion or the sense of relief you want to feel in your life when you take a step back and you reflect on what your life is going through. I want you to take these affirmations that we're going to go over, and I want you to think about how they make you feel in your body. Visualize yourself being that person, doing that thing to help you refocus and gain balance in your busy day. What I do is I'll take a notebook and I will jot down in my little notebook, and I will open that notebook every morning and I will sit down with my 5 affirmations that I'm working with and I will recite them every day. I also include a technique called EFT, which I will add at the end of this review on how I incorporate EFT with these affirmations. And then I want you to envision that life or feeling that you want to manifest. There's so much power behind visualization, and that is one of our clairs. When you start to tap into your clairvoyancy, meaning that your ability to see, feel, and sense things, then you are tapping into a higher awareness. So when we envision the way that we want to feel, we are essentially manifesting that into our life. We're energizing and we're motivating and we're calming and we're also grounding our energy that we have been born with. And this is a type of intelligence that we don't realize that we have, but that we remember we have later on in life when we meet, like when you meet someone like me or when you meet someone who really inspires you. So here's the first few affirmations for, overcoming overwork. I'm expanding my consciousness every day. My awareness guides me towards deeper truths. I am ready for quantum leaps in my spiritual evolution. I trust the infinite wisdom of my higher self. My journey is guided by divine consciousness, and I am aligned with the higher frequencies of the universe. You can say these all together, or you can say them at once. And you can also tap on your chest as you say these things, because then you're activating your acupuncture points and meridian system by tapping on your chest, which I'm going to show you later. Let's continue on with saying these affirmations out loud. My awareness grows with every moment of stillness. I embrace the quantum leap into my true potential. I am open to receiving messages from my higher consciousness, and I am in tune with the universal flow of energy. I go on to give you so many more. There's about 30 in this chapter here, and I want you to really focus in on the 5 that really speak to you. Write them down and commit every morning to looking at them and reading them and saying them out loud. Now let's move on to conquering imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is simply that feeling of disbelief, self-worth, feeling that you are not worthy and feeling that you don't have a choice or an option, or you just don't believe in yourself. Let's be real. Imposter syndrome can be a relentless companion in your journey, and we really can live without it. Here's the truth. You are worthy of everything you've accomplished. And this chapter is packed with affirmations that help you silence that inner critic so you can fulfill your own success. So learn to trust your skills. Learn to trust what you have been given as a gift from the universe, because your talents, your what you're brought here to do is something that someone else needs. And your unique value, your skills are appreciated and you are valuable. And so you don't need the need of someone else's validation. They're not paying your bills, they're not putting a roof over your head, and they're certainly not feeding you every day. And so why does their validation even care? This is your journey, and it's time for you to walk with utmost confidence and just religiously be aware that you are a badass. So in conquering imposter syndrome, say these together with me. I trust in my unique gifts and talents. I embrace my authentic self with love and compassion. I am aligned with the universal flow of energy. My consciousness expands with each passing moment. I am worthy of success and abundance. I confidently express my true essence. I am guided by my intuition and higher self. Now I want you to take a moment and I just want you to feel into those words. Feel into what it means to be that person, to say I am. And continue on looking at the rest of the 30 different other affirmations that I have added for you. This helps you not having to go and find it on the internet or even try and make it up yourself. I'm giving it to you right here because I know exactly how you feel and where you are at. Now let's talk about letting go of perfectionism. Now, like I was saying earlier before about my story, having to be a perfectionist, being on this journey of, being on a private yacht, I realized that being a perfectionist is not great. It's not good. Like, why be perfect? The billionaires and the millionaires of the world, they are not perfect. In fact, they just didn't become billionaires overnight. They had to fuck up. They had to do things that, they had to learn their lesson. And so there was no room for being a perfectionist. A perfectionist is basically you're wasting your time. I want you to direct your time and your attention towards broadening your awareness, having faith in your higher self, harmonizing yourself with the cosmic energy, the cosmic vibration that will unlock fresh opportunities and encounters. This awakening of your mental capacity, your consciousness, your understanding will strengthen your bond with your authentic essence, your true self, and it will help you, develop a deeper understanding of your mission and ignite your spiritual progression, and it will help you on your journey of being an entrepreneur, being a better dad, being just a better person in your life and accomplishing the goals that you want to accomplish and living a very fulfilled life. Go through these questions, say them out loud, read them out loud so you also hear them and you are actively doing what it takes in order to manifest these affirmations and the life of your dreams. I release the need for perfection and embrace my authentic self. I trust in the divine timing of my life and surrender to the flow of the universe. I celebrate my unique journey and honor the lessons it brings. I let go of self-judgment and welcome self-compassion with open arms. I acknowledge that mistakes are opportunities for growth and learning. Gosh, that one right there feels so good to me. Now, it feels so good to me because I am a big person on mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. And I've learned that it used to get me down. It used to make me feel that I'm not good enough. But I realized that we have to make mistakes in life because mistakes in life help us fast learn. And they help us grow. And the only way that we're going to grow is through our mistakes. We learn through the mistakes of other people as well. So continue to go through this list of letting go of perfectionism and hone that into your heart and into your core and into your being. Let's move on to the next one, reconnecting with yourself. These affirmations, integrate them into your daily life. Put them on sticky notepads, put them on your fridge, put them on your bathroom mirror and look at them when you're brushing your teeth and say them when you're brushing your teeth. This will guide you to a more expansive and enlightened state. It will start your day on such a high vibration, and people will wonder, what the heck are you doing? You see, by focusing on an expanded consciousness and trusting your higher self, you are in alignment. You become in alignment with universal flow. You become this person who understands and sees all the opportunities that are presented to you, and you open yourself to new possibilities and experiences. Shifting in awareness will deepen your connection to your true self and helping you find a greater sense of purpose and fueling your spiritual evolution, which is so crucial in your entrepreneurial journey, in your life, in every aspect of your world as you are experiencing this existence on planet Earth. So let's go to the second page here and tap into these affirmations about connecting with yourself. So say this with me. I trust the wisdom of my higher self. My consciousness expands with each breath. I am open to the infinite possibilities of the universe. I am in alignment with my soul's purpose. My awareness deepens with every experience. I am connected to the universal flow of energy. I embrace my multi-dimensional self. Like, how many of us feel like we have like different personalities? I swear I probably have like at least 10 different personalities. And if not that many, I probably had more throughout my entire lifestyle, my entire life. And I embrace those dimensions of myself, because if I didn't go through that layer of understanding who I am, I would have even a harder time of believing in myself. I would have even more self-doubt. So know that you can reconnect with yourself, and it's imperative that we do that. Visualize yourself going through these affirmations. Visualize yourself embracing them. Now, let's talk about vulnerability. This is when we are really going on this self-discovery, of understanding how our soul emerges and how our soul allows the universe to offer us guidance by being vulnerable. Being vulnerable doesn't mean that you're weak. It just means that you're still on this journey. And the beauty of this is it keeps us humble. It keeps us human, and it allows us to relate to other people. So on this journey of self-discovery, the beauty of the enchantment within relationships is revealed. Encouraging authenticity nurtures intimacy, and it uncovers authentic resiliency. And embracing imperfections and staying true to yourself paves the way for genuine transformation. And that's what we truly want. We want genuine transformation. And if we are showing up in such a transformative state and we are genuine with ourselves, you know what's going to happen? People are going to come in and out of your life. It's going to be a revolving door. And the ones who actually have more meaning in your life are going to be the ones who are going to stay there, the ones that are not going to leave your side. So let's go over these top embracing vulnerability affirmations. I am worthy of love and belonging, just as I am. I embrace my vulnerability and trust it leads to deeper connection. I release fear and choose to live in love and authenticity. I am enough. My worth is not defined by my achievements. I show up with courage and embrace my true self. I trust that the universe supports me when I'm true to myself. Now, if you don't like the word universe and you want to replace it with God, or if you don't like, the word universe and you want to replace it with spirit, you can do whatever you want. This is not saying that you are a religious person. It's just how you communicate with your energy, with the spirit, with your higher power. So I want to take a moment to share with you an EFT practice. EFT is emotional freedom technique, and it is a combination of psychology and acupuncture. Acupuncture points are little vortices throughout our entire body. They're along meridian systems that are connected to all of our major organs. And when we use acupuncture, a stainless steel needle, to penetrate the skin, we are telling the body that, hey, there is something that is going on, and we need you to give this area of the body attention. And back in ancient times, a legacy of family members and doctors and Chinese medicine practitioners have been able to channel energy and identify and study the therapeutic property of these acupuncture points. It is absolutely incredible how we even arrived at all of the indications of each acupuncture point. Like, I can't even remember them, even though it was a part of my, doctoral program, and, my Chinese medicine, path going to school is learning what acupuncture points do and learning how to put together these protocols. But now it's become so ingrained in me because I use them every single day, that the power of them is not just merely tapping in and using the needle to get to that point that is going to activate that stagnation. It's more about tapping into our subconscious mind. And you can do this at home through using NET or EFT, and also using the affirmations that you have here. So this is how you do it. There is a point called yin tong in the middle of your forehead. This point here is connected to your pineal gland. This is your stargate. This is your pineal gland, is how we channel and how we communicate with our higher power. And when we are opening our third eye, our yin tong, we are allowing ourselves to see and become more aware of who we really are and what we are here to give to the world, and many, many other things. And so this is how you use this point. I'm going to take an affirmation from Embracing Vulnerability, and the one that I'm going to recite is, I trust in the fractal nature of reality and my place within. So you're going to tap here. I trust in the fractal nature of reality and my place within. I trust in the fractal nature of reality and my place within. And then you're just going to feel it in your heart. I trust the fractal nature of reality and my place within. And you visualize that. And what you're doing is you are activating this acupuncture point called yin tong, and you're saying, hey, come, let's open up. Let's become more aware of what this means. And you're visualizing it, and you're allowing your body to absorb the words that carry vibration. Let's try another one. I unlock the mysteries of the universe within me. I unlock the mysteries of the universe within me. I unlock the mysteries of the universe within me. Another acupuncture point is here. This right here is your chakra system on your face. This would be considered your throat chakra, and then this would be considered your kidney chakra or your root chakra. And you can tap into your root chakra. Your root chakra is where we hold on to a lot of energy, especially women, because that is where the womb is. And it's a great place to store things like trauma and anger and, things that we've been holding on to. And so when we tap here, we are sending a signal to that root chakra on our face. And so simply by tapping here, we are activating kidney points, and we are tapping into our kidney energy. So if we say, I unlock the mysteries of the universe within me. I unlock the mysteries of the universe within me. I unlock the mysteries of the universe within me. I unlock the mysteries of the universe within me. What we're doing is we are unlocking our unlimited potential that is within our kidney system, which harbors fear. We can release the fear by tapping into our kidneys and reprogramming that energy. Isn't that amazing? I think it's just phenomenal how we can take ancient medicine and combine it with what we know about hypnotherapy, EFT, psychology, and reverse engineer how we think and how we have programmed ourselves over years and years of living. I mean, this is the essence of showing up for yourself. So I challenge you to do this every single day and to tap into this wisdom that you already have and change these words around, make them yours, fall deeply and madly in love with yourself, because this is how you truly design your destiny, by tapping into your inner wisdom and asking your higher self, what does this look like? What does my future entail? What do I want in life? What am I most passionate about? And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you realize the genius within you. And you are a genius. You're a badass. And people in the world need what you have to offer. Thanks so much for downloading this video and for watching this video. I'm gonna send this to you, this book of affirmations to you for free. And I want you to, download it into your phone, keep it handy, print it out. It's a PDF, and share it with your friends, or just keep it to yourself and start practicing these techniques that I've shared with you today. I also invite you to join me on a journey to design your destiny. And I invite you to apply to work with me on a one-on-one basis. This is just an invitation to discover what you have to explore and what your deepest yearning is for in this life. So that way you can leave this world leaving behind a legacy that you innately knew was completely possible.